everybody. How y'all doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you so much for coming out to Curious Comedy Showdown. Give yourself a huge round of applause for supporting live, local, improvised theater. By that same style of applause, how many people have never seen live improv comedy before? Nice. And by hopefully a little bit louder applause, how many people are here tonight because they love improv theater? Nice. Well, y'all are in for a treat. For those of you that have never seen something like this before, this is spontaneous comedy theater created right before your eyes. Everything you see tonight is made up off the top of our heads, off the top of our cast's heads, and off the top of Canute's fingers. Canute's note him on the keys over there. And we got Anthony in the booth, our technical improviser. Give it up for Anthony right there. So because everything that we do tonight is going to be made up spontaneously based on your suggestions, if the show is not good, it is your fault. But don't worry, we're going to warm you up right now. We're going to get you warmed up, primed for giving us suggestions, all right? So my name is Nick. On the count of three, tell me your name. 1, 2, 3. Mike. I heard Mike, Blake, Earl, and Brenda. Nice to meet you. Very nice. My favorite color is blue. On the count of three, what's your favorite color? 1, 2, 3. A lot of people like green tonight. Nice. Great. My favorite movie is the entire Back to the Future trilogy. What's yours? 1, 2, 3. Star Wars. Star Wars, and then I think River runs through it, I heard. Okay, awesome. So I think you are all warmed up. We're going to bring our cast out. Give it up for the Curious Comedy Players. All right, and so we're going to introduce the cast in here in a second. We're going to let them introduce themselves. What is something that you want to know about them? Yeah, because usually we have somebody ask a prompt. But what is something you want to know about them?
Get personal.
What's that? Let's go ahead, shout it out. What do you want to know?
Lose your virginity.
Where or when?
I heard
When or
where you lost your virginity.
And for those who haven't lost their virginity.
Or if you haven't, I'm going to let you see you can tell us that or what you did on Valentine's Day. Go ahead.
My name's Kristen. This is a very personal question. I will tell you this. My mother found birth control pills like the day after, and she's like, what's going on? I was like, I'm being safe.
I'm very nice. I'm so sorry.
You guys, this is super scandalous. I lost my virginity.
In a bed!
I'm Kimberly, and I just tell you this, my friends waited until after this happened to let me know the guy looked like Bob Saget, and guess what? He fucking did.
My name is Matt, and I guess a car?
Okay.
Sorry.
Was the question when or where?
Any of it.
Follow your heart.
Because one of the stories is great, the other one not so nice. I was 19 years old, and I was in college, and it was a special night.
Very nice.
My name is Jay. So yesterday for Valentine's Day, I lost my virginity. Okay, bye.
And I'm going to give an extra bonus point to Jay for doing a double whammy. And saying both. Even though...
Yeah, double whammy. That's what it was like. Okay.
And I'm going to take that bonus point away from that. All right, so now we are going to warm the cast up a little bit more with a game called Category Pow. So they're going to come to the edge of the stage, and what we're going to do is get categories from you, the audience, and then they will list things in that category. If they stumble, if they repeat something, if they do not list anything at all or something that is not in that category, you will collectively yell, pow. Let's practice that now. Pow! That was pretty good. I think you can be more vicious. I know this is Portland, but we can do this. Here we go. Pow! Whoa! Nice. Okay, what is our first category from somewhere over here?
Disney movies.
I heard Disney movies. We'll do that next. Disney movies. Here we go.
Hercules.
Aladdin.
Little Mermaid.
Fox and the Hound.
Tangled.
The Lion King.
Timothy's trucking.
I'm
Timothy's trucking?
I said truck engine. It's a very fantastical film about a truck boy.
I'm sorry, but I do not know that Disney movie, so you are out. Did you say Pokemon? Yeah. Awesome. Great. So this category is Pokemon.
My virginity yet.
I will know if you're lying. Here we go.
Pokemon Go.
Pikachu.
Bulbasaur.
Charizard.
All right, they are vicious. Very nice. Somebody give me a category from over here.
90 sitcoms.
Sitcoms, what kind of sitcoms? 90s sitcoms. All right. That was your category, too.
What?
All right, 90s sitcoms. Here we go.
Family Times.
Mad About You.
Salute your shorts.
Frasier.
Seinfeld.
Growing pains.
Step by Step.
Cheers.
Pete and Pete.
Family Matters.
Charles in Charge.
Step Brothers, the series.
I said Family Times. You got away with it. That is not a series.
Not only is Family Times not a 90s sitcom, it is not a sitcom.
At all.
Okay.
Everyone's like, I've seen that one.
Somebody back here.
Soviet Union satellite states.
What?
Soviet Union satellite names.
Soviet Union satellite names.
Satellite states.
Oh, satellite states.
We'll go with satellite names.
I'm sorry, but I heard Soviet Union satellite names, which I know very well. So here we go.
Mir.
Sputnik.
Ivan Illich.
I'm sorry. All right, and then
What did you say?
I said Mir.
and then there were two. We haven't heard from this area back here.
Space station.
Elvis movies. We are totally hanging out later. Very nice. Elvis movies. Know that I used to own 87 Elvis albums on vinyl.
It's not movies.
Most of them are. Here we go.
It is nothing but a hound dog.
Pow! I'm sorry. Sure? Yeah! All right, give it up for Jay. It is nothing but a hound.
I was trying to be
How
funny.
proper of you, Matt.
I am sorry. All right, so we give Jay a bonus point for winning that game, and right now we are going to get Matt, Kimberly, and Kyle to the stage, everybody. And this is the game of forward reverse. What's going to happen is they're going to do a scene based on your suggestion. However, at any time I can say reverse, and they must then do the scene backwards. They don't need to say their words backwards. They don't need to like put their thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Hashtag dated reference. They just need to do the scene in reverse order, like live TiVo. Also a dated reference. So let's go ahead and give them a suggestion. What is an activity you do with your friends or family on the weekend? Drink tea. You know how to party. Awesome. So inspired by drink tea, this is the game of forward reverse. Count it down with me. We'll see this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, bro, I got a hard keg of Mike's hard tea. Let's get this fucker tapped, huh? Yeah.
Reverse.
Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get this fucker tapped, huh? All right, bro, I got a hard keg of hard Mike's tea. All right, bro, I got a hard keg of hard Mike's tea.
Reverse.
All right, bro, I got a hard bro, I got a... Yeah!
Reverse.
Fucker tap.
Forward.
Fucker tap.
Reverse.
Fucker tap.
Forward.
Fucker tap. I got my... Oh, that's awesome, dude.
I'm covered in tea.
Reverse.
I'm covered in tea.
Forward.
I'm covered in tea.
Reverse.
I'm covered in tea.
Forward.
I'm covered in tea.
Yeah, it makes me want to kiss you.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, my friends are coming any minute here, all right? So we got that tap.
Come and kiss me on these lips.
Whoa, Marty's here. Whoa, bro.
Reverse.
Whoa, bro.
Come and kiss me on these lips.
Forward.
Come and kiss me on these lips.
No, hey, what's up? What's up, Justin? You want him mic'd hard? We got fuck.
Yeah.
Reverse.
Oh, fuck.
Forward.
Oh,
Reverse.
oh, fuck. You want him mic'd hard?
I'm hard.
Forward.
Oh, fuck. So, yeah, here, just give me your red Solo cup and let's get this filled and let's get this party going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You interrupted a very intimate moment.
Shut up, Mike.
Reverse.
Shut up, Mike.
You interrupted a very important moment.
Forward.
You interrupted a very important moment.
Shut up, Mike.
Reverse.
Shut up, Mike.
You interrupted a very important moment.
Forward.
You interrupted a very important moment.
Shut up, Mike.
And scene. All right, very nice job of that game. So I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking that wasn't like a head-to-head elimination style game. How do we know who won? Good question. Here's how that works. We're going to judge that game right now on a scale of 1 to 5 on your applause. So 1 being like, I believe that was improv. I believe they made that up, and I don't want to leave right now. 5 being like, whoa, holy crap, they made that up. I'm going to tell everyone I know, and at intermission, I'm going to tweet and Facebook about this because people still Facebook. All right, awesome. So on a scale of 1 to 5 by applause, was that a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? I'm going to say it was a solid 4. 4. All right, can we get Jay, Kristen, and Hallie to the stage? Give it for Jay, Kristen, and Hallie. However, we are going to kick Jay out of the room because Jay has been accused of a crime. Everybody say bye, Jay. Bye. And let's boo him as he leaves. Boo. All right, and Jay is now safely ensconced in our soundproof North Portland. And we are going to figure out what crime it is that he committed. So arson is an actual crime. So he's going to commit something that he committed something that's not an actual crime.
He stole everyone's socks.
So stealing socks would be a crime. So we'll say that he washed everyone's socks, which is not normally a crime. So he washed everyone's socks, but he didn't do it like at a laundromat or at his home laundry area. Where did he wash these socks?
Car wash.
I heard a little car wash. He washed them at the car wash?
Yeah.
Oh, Mir Space Station is so good. We already took car wash, I'm sorry, but Mir Station is so good. But he also did this with a famous person. Actually, what are your initials? CC. So is there a celebrity whose initials are CC? Courtney Cox.
So your friendship right here tonight.
He washed everyone's socks at a car wash.
At a car wash
With Courtney Cox.
Yep.
So if as Jay is, and so these two will be getting him to guess that thing and commit not to that crime, confess to that crime. And if he gets close, we're gonna give him some noise that lets him know he's close. Maybe kind of like a ooh. Can we hear that? Ooh. Very nice. And he's getting even closer, and we get a little more excited. And that sounds like this. Oh, very nice. And then he just nails it, and we're all really excited. And that sounds like this. Very nice. But now he's not close at all. He's way off. What does that sound like? All right, very nice. I think you are warmed up very well. Let's get Jay back in here by saying, get back in here. 1, 2, 3. Get back in here! Boo! Yeah, you can boo everybody. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, that's what they call me, Gresham.
Don't knock my hometown.
All right.
Darn!
What? I mean, is it a crime to have perpetuated the snow hysteria in recent days?
Look, you look like the athletic type.
Yeah.
You don't look like a quitter, all right?
Yeah, you look like a real go-getter.
Yeah, so I was in track.
Yeah.
¿Tú hablas español?
Sí, poquito es muy mal.
Eso sí que es.
Hey, no fair. I took French.
Look, you're not gonna come out of this clean. You
Yeah.
understand?
Or cozy.
So what? I ordered an Airbnb in Cancun.
You don't like Airbnbs, I hear, because they're too dirty.
What? I like a clean environment. I'm OCD. I was cleaning my room.
What was in your room?
Look, the shoe is on the other foot now. We're talking about what's going on the inside.
I was cleaning the inside of my shoes. I was cleaning my soul. I was cleansing my soul.
Look, like I said before, darn. Look, you're gonna have something around your ankles.
And it's gonna be real warm. And it might get lost in the dryer.
So I lost a sock.
No. Go back to where you were before.
Yeah. When you were all immaculate and stuff.
So I was cleaning a sock.
Yeah.
I was cleaning my neighbor's socks.
And?
My own socks.
And?
Everyone's socks.
Oh, it's just not that you were cleaning everyone's socks, it's where you were doing it!
Gresham's a great place.
And there's
Socks clean.
There's a lot of these in Gresham.
Dutch Brothers money.
Now, you can't really get a jolt to caffeine here.
Oh, I was cleaning meth head socks. What?
Look, I don't need you steering us in the wrong direction, okay?
Yeah, I was cleaning socks at the DMV.
Now, the DMV again, too filthy.
I was cleaning socks at my mom's house.
Look, get up there, you don't have to pay. All right? Otherwise you will pay. I cannot wear shorts short enough for this interview.
I was cleaning socks at a strip club.
Whoa! Don't make me hose off your grill.
At a barbecue joint? I was cleaning socks at a dentist's office.
Not only am I gonna hose off your grill, I'm gonna hose off your spoiler.
Okay, I was cleaning socks at a detail shop.
Oh, yes? What is it?
I was just wondering if I could use the bathroom. If I could have the key, maybe.
No.
The key to the bathroom.
Wait,
I want the key to use the bathroom.
do you have the key?
Yeah, here. You gonna go to the washroom?
I think so.
All right.
Thanks
turn,
a lot.
Turn the key.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Bye.
That's Teddy. He's real weird.
The homeless shelter?
No, look, you are driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was cleaning socks at a car dealership.
I'm gonna put you in a bucket and I'm gonna move your face all around until you come out of this squeaking.
At a dry cleaners, a wash shop?
And then we're gonna driving me crazy.
A dry cleaners?
No! Oh my gosh. Look, you're really revving my engines, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're running my engine right through a tunnel, and there's gonna be a big drive at the end.
I was washing. Okay, all right. I was washing socks at a car washing station.
No one told me there'd be days like this.
It's not what you were doing at that car wash. It's who you were doing it with.
Yeah, no one told me life was gonna be this way.
Am I gonna have to imagine this confession?
Just do it really quick. Come on.
More.
Look, I have a giant apartment that I have to get back to.
Look, all I know is there's a lot of holes in your story.
Oh, yes.
Hey guys,
scream.
I was doing it with Macaulay Culkin.
Pretty dark in here, don't you think?
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Look, Officer Chandler, Officer Ross. Yes.
Hey, could this interrogation be any longer? I'm gonna head down to the Central Park and grab some coffee. You want anything?
All right, I think I'm ready to confess.
Yeah.
All right, good. I'll go and get coffee. You
Let a
confess.
cougar out of the back.
Yeah. And then it'll be Cougar Town up in here.
Was it with all of?
No, just one.
Just one?
Just one. Very specific one.
I hate that shit.
At home, I have a bunch of hens, and I just got one rooster.
Oh, wait, okay. I was cleaning socks at a car washing place in Gresham with Courtney Cox.
Based on that same scale of 1 through 5, was that game of Crime and Devil, was that a 1, or a 2, or a 3, or a 4? Was it a 5? 5. Very nice. 5s all around. And 1 bonus point to Matt for the Scream reference. All right, let's get all of our players to the stage. Just get everybody up to the stage right now. Give it up for the Curious Comedy players right now. So we mostly do a lot of improv here at Curious Comedy, but we do stand-up every now and then. And this game is going to combine those two art forms. So I'm going to give you this mic right here. This is the game of 185. So this is a pattern joke. I'm sure you've heard similar jokes to this. It goes like this. 185 blanks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks in here." And then the 185 blanks say the punchline.
We're good.
That was good. Okay, great. So you will provide the blanks, they will provide the punchlines, and we'll have some nice, classy music from Canute during this game as well. So let's get our first thing, like a noun. 185 what's?
Lawnmowers.
Lawnmowers. Great. Lawnmowers walking to the bar. Okay, so lawnmowers is our first suggestion. Here we go. This is 185.
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." And the lawnmowers say, "We'll just cut it out."
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve lawnmowers here." 185 lawnmowers say, "Come on, I'm just trying to take the edge off of things."
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, I can't serve you guys any drinks." And they say, "That's okay, we're just looking for some grass."
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." So 185 lawnmowers just sat there over and over again, not listening, because they didn't work.
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. The bartender falls instantly in love and says, "Oh, John dear."
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve lawnmowers." And then 185 lawnmowers ran over the bartender, and it was just blood and.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Okay, so let's get another suggestion, another noun.
Squirrels.
Squirrels. Awesome. Squirrels. Here we go.
185 squirrels walk into a bar and they're like, the bartender's like, "Oh, we don't serve squirrels here." And the squirrels are like, "Okay, cool."
185 squirrels walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve squirrels." And the squirrel said, "That's fine, because we're pretty much drunk all the time anyway. Have you ever seen us act? We just run."
Okay.
Would you like to go, Kristen?
Sure. 185 squirrels walk into a bar. Bartender looks kind of upset. He's like, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you guys." The squirrels go, "What are you, nuts?"
185 squirrels walk into the bar, and the bartender and everyone in the bar goes, "Jesus Christ!"
185 squirrels walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve squirrels here." And 185 squirrels say, "That's all right. I just need the key for the bathroom out back." That's all right.
185 squirrels walking to a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve squirrels here, so 185 squirrels run out into the middle of the street, but they don't go the entire way. They just stop and wait for your car like this.
All right, let's get another suggestion. Okay, somebody up top. What's that? What's that?
Sloths.
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 I heard sloths. Sloths.
Sloths.
185 sloths just kind of slump into the door. And the bartender says, get out of here, you slut.
185 sloths walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve sloths. And then 12 years later, they left.
Okay, great. Let's get another suggestion. Somebody over here.
Bartenders.
Yeah, great.
185 bartenders walking to the bar. Bartender's like, oh, good, my shift's over.
All right, that is the game of 185. All right, and Anthony was up there keeping points very diligently, I'm sure, and will give us a recap of the scores momentarily, yes? Yeah. Oh, there they are right there. Okay, very nice. That looks great, but we're going to minus 1 point from Jay for slut shaming because we're sex positive here at Curious Comedy. All right, so...
I lost my virginity yesterday, so...
Congratulations, Jay. Keep going at it. Can we get Hallie and Jay to the stage? Everyone else can take a seat. Hallie and Jay, everybody. I don't have a pen, but would like one, but that's okay. We will just, you got a pen in your pocket?
Oh, look at
Give it up, everything.
What's wrong with that guy?
What's your name, sir? Chris. Chris, see our host over there for 2 free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show. Yes, and everybody, yes, and. Very nicely done. So this is the game of roller coaster, sometimes called emotional roller coaster, sometimes called genre roller coaster, but this is Roco Extreme. We're gonna get some emotions and some genres of film. So somebody, people, shout out some emotions.
Frustration.
Frustration, awesome.
Melancholy.
What was it, melancholy?
Jealousy. Horny.
Jealousy. Horny. Angry.
Anxiety.
Angry, anxiety.
Joyous.
Joy. Thank you for some positive emotions. Joyous. Devastated. What else?
Hysterical.
Hysterical. Lust. Hysterical. Elated. Awesome. Let's also get some movie genres. Sci-fi.
Noir.
Horror. Noir. Did I hear fantasy?
Comic book.
Fantasy. Comic. Western. All right, we got a ton of genres. Nice. So they're going to do a scene inspired by your suggestion, and at any point I can shout out one of these emotions and or genres, and they must immediately continue the scene, but in that style or emotion. And Canute over on the keys. One more time for Canute on the keys, everybody. Also provide some support in that genre or style. So, get a suggestion for a location that you hang out in after work.
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Awesome, believe it.
Great. This scene is inspired by Cemetery, which we'll see right now. Count it down with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rupert, what are you doing at Papa's grave? It's my day.
Elizabeth, I must have gotten it so confused to mourn Papa.
Oh, don't overstate your grief. You know.
Horny.
What was it?
Horny.
I need to be alone in the cemetery. I can't have anybody else around, okay?
Elizabeth, why do you think it's different for you than it is for me?
Because I have a problem.
Frustrated.
Well, I need you to leave. I gotta get off.
What?
I was halfway through.
You can't have the same sexual problems as I have. That's too weird.
That's not weird. We're twins.
Joyous.
And I've always enjoyed our communication style.
I have too. Do you remember in the 5th grade when we ate each other's bananas? We ate each other's chocolate Santas. Yes.
Science fiction.
What?
Science fiction.
but it was a robot and it got into my heart.
And you haven't been the same ever since.
I've been a cyborg and it's so hard to mourn.
Rupert! Don't move, I've got this laser gun on you.
Elizabeth, I have no heart.
Devastating.
And that's why I'm sad.
I can't believe I was gonna shoot my own brother on our papa's grave.
I forgive you, I was scornful.
Film noir.
And that's why I ate so many cigarettes.
Well, I got a real good present for you there, bro.
What is it, hot stuff?
I picked up this little cooler from the hospital. It's a new heart.
Melancholy.
This came from somebody else's dead body.
I'm glad that they were an organ donor.
Me too.
Oh my God, I could feel their life force moving through me.
Fantasy.
They were a wizard.
Not just any wizard. It was the Wizard of Bathgora.
Bathgora, the land beyond the hills.
I once dreamed that I could live in harmony in Bathgora, but alas, they would not accept my whoosh wingspan.
Horror. Horror.
Oh God, is it a full moon?
Oh no, Elizabeth, the clouds are moving.
If that full moon hits me, my wings are gonna turn into fangs and I won't control my undeniable bloodlust to kill you.
If that happens, I die willingly as your twin.
Lester.
Well, that was a real particular transformation I just did.
They just up and gone, arbor-dooba.
How's that new heart treating you there, bro?
Oh, the old Tigger's just like the well down by the creek.
And scene. Was that game of Rocco Extreme A1, or a 2, or a 3, or a 4? Was it a 5? 5. Very nice. All right, let's get the rest of our crew up here. Give them a round of applause. And this is the game of Switch, Change, Rearrange. How this works is we'll have 2 players performing a scene at one point, and I might at some point say switch, and those 2 actors will switch characters in the scene and continue the scene. But I also might say change, and then the 2 players from the back will take those 2 roles on. I might also say rearrange, and then we will just see what happens. All right, make sense? Nice. Okay. So let's get a suggestion for this scene. What is your favorite thing that starts with the letter W?
Water.
Water. Okay, so water is your suggestion. Great. Use it how you will. We'll see this game of Switch, Change, Rearrange in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Coach, I'm working real hard out there. You can't blame me.
You're not working hard enough, kid. I want you to slam that water and drink another one.
Coach, why do you make us drink 5 gallons of water before we run our miles?
Switch.
I might throw up next time.
That's what it takes, kid. That's what it takes.
I'm so sad and so scared.
Are you crying right now, kid?
No.
Change.
All right, I'll put my... Oh, sorry.
Because if you're crying right now, you might as well get off my court, okay? You're crying. Get off my court. Or
My mom said it's an okay response
your mom?
for all the water that you're making me drink.
Switch.
My mom doesn't even like you anymore. Because I know you guys were dating. And that's why I'm on the team right now, but I feel ashamed because I didn't
Change.
make it.
You're gonna make me cry, kid.
Switch.
I haven't cried in 25 years.
Let it out, Coach. Let it out.
Rearrange.
I'm not letting anything out. Here's Coach Anderson here to cry for me. Get it out.
This is my emotional support friend.
You got this.
You got a dog?
Can I just please not drink any more water? That's all I'm.
Switch. We need to see a dog over there still.
What a little cutie here he is.
Okay, get rid of the fucking dog.
All right, scene. Okay. That was ridiculous, but amazing. So what was that game? Switch, change, rearrange, and what? Or a 2, or a 3, a 4, 5, solid 4. All right, we have time for one last game. So can we get every single player to the stage? Give it up one more time for the curious comedy player. So this is the game of Wait a Minute. So we're going to have 2 actors start doing a scene based on your suggestion, but at some point someone from the back line can say,
Wait a minute.
And they can tell us why they deserve to be in the scene more than one of these other actors. And I will either say yay with a ding like that, or I'll say no with the noise like that. That is a beautiful bell. Great. Okay, awesome. So let's get a suggestion to inspire this scene. Where is a place that you like to go on the weekend?
Gilligan's Island.
Whoa. I heard Gilligan's Island. I also heard something else. You're welcome to incorporate that as well, but Gilligan's Island is your inspiration. And also, I forgot to mention, the last remaining players on the stage at the end of this roughly 2-minute scene will earn bonus points. How many bonus points between 1 and 10?
8.
I heard 8 by like 8 people. Great, so 8 bonus points are on the line for this game of Wait a Minute, inspired by Gilligan's Island and other things. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming to the island orgy this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Cool, because I made this like amazing, I like dug a pit in the sand where we can all like lounge out. It's gonna be
Wait a minute. Nobody wants to have sex in the sand. Because I made a collection of feathers and put a whole bed down and we can get to it.
Wait a minute. You can't make a collection of feathers. And also, where'd you get the feathers?
It's an island. It's full of birds.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the birds on this island?
I mean, I saw a whole
Wait a
bunch.
minute. I'm sorry, with all the diseases, who's going to want to lay on bird feathers?
Fair enough.
I made this collection of sand that I put water on, and it actually looks a lot like cotton, you know? Just inventive.
Wait a minute. Anything is better than that. Oh my gosh, I have a hammock and...
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, orgy in a hammock.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It's a hammock for big enough for everybody on the whole island.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Deborah.
Hey, I'm Dale.
Hey,
Nice to
Dale.
meet you. So do we just take our clothes off now, or?
Wait a minute, Deborah is not hesitant about this orgy at all.
Yeah, she needs to be more excited. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Deborah and Dale had never met before? Like, how big is this island?
Yeah, good point. Deborah, stay. Change up Dale.
Okay, I'm actually having some second thoughts about the orgy now that I'm seeing what you're mouthing to me, which I don't really understand, and the way that you're undulating towards me is making it pretty uncomfortable. Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I think that there should also be a wizard in this scene.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Can I be one of those diseased birds?
Yeah,
I feel like, oh my God! Don't.
I bring it everywhere I go.
No, please don't.
Trust me. You'll get into it.
What's wrong with its wings?
Wait a minute. We need someone from the cast of Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy, what's going on?
We have 8 bonus points to dole out. Let's give 2 bonus points to every single player that was on stage.
No, not me.
Oh, woe is you. All right. right, very nice. So we're going to give Anthony a chance to tabulate the final scores, but just a couple things about what's going on here at Curious Comedy. So we have shows literally almost every night of the week, pretty much Tuesday through Sunday, and sometimes even Monday. There is stand-up comedy shows, there's improv shows, there's sketch comedy, there's late-night talk shows. You can check them all out online, and I encourage you to do that. If you're thinking, hey, I could probably do that, maybe you're right. We have classes, and you can learn how to do this stuff. Highly recommend checking them out. You can check in over at the box office right over there and sign up for a free, yes, free Intro to Improv class and check it out. And last but not least, if you go onto Facebook during the intermission, Facebook, there you go, right there, and like us on Facebook, you have a potential to, just like Chris over here, win 2 free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show. How's that sound? And don't worry, it did not cost you your pen. I'm giving it back. All right. So do we have the scores? Nice. All right, let's get a little drum roll going on here. The winner of the first half of Curious Comedy Showdown is Kristen. All right. Grab a drink, grab some dessert, hit the bathroom, and we'll see you back here in like 5 or 10. Thanks so much. Okay, great. So, one thing I want to say before we get the rest of the show on the road, we have an amazing show directly after this one called Friday Night Fights. We have two amazing dynamic duos. We have Double Pretty and Little Doom. Now, that show normally costs like 25, 75, 95 bucks. But for you fine people here tonight, you can stay for absolutely free. What? So if you'd like to directly after the show, you can stick around. We encourage you to grab another drink for that show if you'd like to. So stick around. It's going to be an amazing show. But right now, let's give it up for the top winner from our first act. And let's also hear it up for our runners-up, Hallie and Jane. This second act works a little differently. This is an act we call director's cut. So these fine actors are going to be directing 3 different movies, of which you will see the first act. Then we will vote on which 2 we want to go into the second act, and then we'll vote on which one we'd like to see go into the final act. But right now, they're going to get some suggestions from you. Take it away, Hallie.
Oh, me first. Great. Can I get one? Name any one of the 50 states.
Alaska.
Alaska, thank you very much. And what is a really unusual name? Chrysanthemum, thank you.
I'm going to ask for a very tough-sounding name. Buzz. I like Buzz. Yeah, nice. And then, yeah, something that's lost. What's lost?
Virginity.
Forget you guys.
Okay, I need like some reason why somebody would harbor resentment and make their heart hardened. I heard like cheating. Okay. Okay, and then I need a classic like monster.
Godzilla.
Babadook. Okay, so Babadook and cheating. Thank you.
Okay, great. And now we're going to hear the titles and genre of the movie that they're going to direct.
I'm going to be doing a sweet-ass disaster movie called Coastal Catastrophe.
Yeah, if you like your movie, you can.
Gerard Butler might be on it. I don't know.
I'm going to be doing a Western called The Ballad of Buzz and the Lost Virginity.
I'm going to be directing a horror film, and it's called The Babadook's Broken Heart.
All right, and we will start with Hallie's disaster film right now.
We open up on a Coast Guard ship off the coast of Juneau. Captain Chrysanthemum and his trusty crew are out surveying seal populations.
I see 46 seals.
Mark them down.
I see one that is particularly talented. Smith, you do not wave to the seal.
He's so cute.
The prime directive.
Okay.
But goddamn, is that good?
It seems like the seal's trying to tell us something, Captain.
What could it be, Smith?
I don't know. It seems like maybe a disaster's on its way.
The seal makes its way up and flops itself onto the deck of Captain Chrysanthemum's ship.
Damn, that's a talented seal.
Seal on deck! Seal on deck! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I didn't know!
They can't save the seal! The seal's dead!
Smith, when you're a captain, you have to make executions. That seal was the only thing keeping this planet alive.
What? Okay, we cut back to the coast of the Juneau's shore, where there's another crew of people trying to reach Captain Chrysanthemum's ship and give them a warning about something in the sea that's coming.
Chrysanthemum crew, come in. Chrysanthemum crew, come in.
here.
We got through. I was not expecting that.
We just had a situation, okay?
A situation? That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, a seal got murdered.
Damn it.
Looks like you lost one of your crew, too.
That was just a minor detail.
Now listen.
Listen, he was just on my...
No, I said listen.
Well, his mom...
Listen means you listen and I talk.
Well, his
listen means you listen and I talk. This is harder than I thought. All right. Now, seals across the coast have been trying to tell us something for weeks. The fact that you killed one is going to lead to a disaster.
It wasn't me. It was my pilot. See, he was my mother's cousin's friend. I didn't really want to hire him.
Cutscene, we realize that this disaster is seal-related, and the captain tells us just how it is. This captain, Captain Schier, tells us how it is seal-related.
As a land captain, I know a lot. And it seems as though the seals have been tuned into a frequency of various natural disasters that happen in this area. They feel it in their blubber.
Well, goddammit, I think you're right.
Glad to see we're on the same page. Now, when the seals wiggle, you're gonna have to batten down the hatches.
All right, when they come ashore, that's your problem.
We cut to a local bar where there's a bunch of local fishermen who just got back from a crabbing expedition, and they're on a break and talking about some of the weird shit they've seen out there.
Seen a mermaid having sex with a shark.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, I think that's something we've all seen.
Once you've seen it, it can't be unseen.
You just think about something else.
Like what, McGillicuddy?
Yeah, McGillicuddy. Like what?
Another.
McGillicuddy gives a nice emotional monologue.
Well, I can't think of anything happier than getting a new name. God, it'd be nice if for once I had a simple name like Bob, or Buzz, or something people would remember. No, I'm McGillicuddy. I think of that.
What are you talking about, McGrizzly Baptist?
Just then in the distance, they start hearing, what's that? A lot of seal barking.
Hey, I think something's wrong is happening.
Holy fucking shit.
Blackout!
We open up on the outside of a saloon in a dusty, lonely town, and there's a single person tied up with their hands behind their back, wrestling to get free outside of the saloon. And there's somebody yelling from inside the bar about something that they done to deserve it.
Yeah, that old pencil dick out there, he tried to steal my favorite horse, Lucinda.
Yeah, that pencil dick got such a pencil dick. I can't believe he tried to steal Lucinda.
Yeah, that pencil dick washed a sock at a car wash.
As he struggles to get free.
That pencil dick will never get free, though.
Oh, shit! That pencil dick's hands are free!
He gets very carefully on the back of the waiting horse. Like, actually gets on the back.
That horse doesn't look like the hand of that pencil dick.
And he rides very quickly and safely out of town.
Right? We're just gonna watch this happen?
I guess so. I'm gonna try to move.
Damn, pencil dick's cool.
As the night falls, the horse and his rider come upon a clearing and set up for camp.
Welcome to the clearing.
Thank you.
I've been riding all day.
There's a wise sage in the desert here to read all of the fortunes of the people he comes across.
caution. Take off your boot. Okay. You're gonna have a tough road ahead of you, but you will be successful. Be wary of a one-eyed man selling a Bible. Bye!
Did you hear that, folks? One-eyed man selling a Bible. Well, this here was Buzz, caught in the middle of the desert. Just as he was about to get laid at that last saloon, it threw him out for having a pencil tip. He has to find someone to have sex with.
Howdy there, partner. Sure am glad to put an eye on another human being.
And that was just one eye.
Just a lowly Bible salesman. Making my way through town to town, selling the good word for a small profit.
Oh, wow.
Profit has two meanings. It's a double
Do not need a Bible, sir.
Everybody needs a Bible.
The preacher delivers his best sales pitch in song.
Whether you know it or not, the word of the Lord is sexy and hot. Just dive on into the word of God and then get down and dirty. Because no one is just like Jesus. He's quite flirty. Hot, sexy love. Holy, holy love. Holy love. And that's all right here. Mostly in Leviticus.
We open on a school bus on a field trip. We've got a driver, we've got a teacher, and we have 4 students. The driver's name is Ralph, and he smells and is sad. The teacher is a biology teacher and is a closeted homosexual. He's 47 and he's really strong, and he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. And in the back we have all of the students who didn't make the right grades, and so they had to go on a biology field trip. Science.
Shut up! Shut up!
He's not angry, he's sad.
I know I smell. I can't afford a shower. I've been using sanitizer wipes to take showers for the last 3 months.
Like if mushrooms like fell in poop and then like that poop got like drained into like I guess
Shut up!
All right, children.
What?
Children. He cannot help it if he smells. You can shower at my place if you want.
Mr. Watts, can I say something?
What did you say my name was?
Mr. Watts?
That's right.
Mr. Watts, can I say something?
Please do.
It's okay to be who you are.
I'm fine with who I am. I don't know what you're talking about.
This
I'm
is
fine.
Hattie. She's very perceptive and aware more than her years.
I know that it's fine to be a biology teacher. Science is fun for everyone.
No, it's not.
This is why you're on this field trip. Yes.
He can shower at my house because my mom's looking for a boyfriend.
Okay, shut up.
That was Amy. She's really smart, but she plays dumb because she has a crush on Kevin.
Now,
And Kevin is a Game Boy playing jock.
Kevin, you look like a horse.
When just then, the bus screeches to a halt. It's so jarring that Ralph hits the steering wheel and dies.
Here goes my new stepdad.
Everybody's accepting way more than that.
No!
Mr. Wines,
This is so
Did that happen because I told him he smelled like mushrooms dipped in shit chip and sewer water?
Yes.
Probably, yes.
somebody called 911.
Everybody pulls out their phones and none of them work.
Oh, I don't have service.
I don't have service either.
I'm not getting a signal on my game board.
Is there a defibrillator around?
And just then, they look through the window and there's only one spooky house.
Looks like we're gonna have to go ask for help at that one spooky house.
You should do it. You're the adult.
I don't feel good about this.
We have to stay together at least, though, guys, right?
All right, everybody, follow me.
They can't get the door open. They have to go through the driver's side and step on the body.
It's a bit of a drop, so it's also very muddy.
The bus starts to slide down a hill. They gotta get out now.
Hurry up! Come on!
And they walk up to the haunted house, and the ghost of the bus driver lifts up. Hey, you're still walking. Everybody walk. Get out of the way. Keep going, teacher. Get out of the way. You're off stage. Everybody's off stage. And the ghost bus driver, his ghost floats up from his body. And he looks on to the crew heading towards the haunted house and offers one insightful thing that will encapsulate the whole movie.
You're all gonna die.
Three directors back to the stage. Give it up for all three of our And we're going to hear a brief recap, maybe a little teaser of what might be to come in our second act from all three of our directors.
The seal barks are upon us. Can Land Captain Stubing and Sea Captain Chrysanthemum team up and work with the crotchety seamen to stop the oncoming terror that lies ahead? Find out!
Who's Buzz gonna have sex with?
Okay. The crew is headed towards the haunted house where the Babadook is living. Will the bus driver come back to life? No. Will people die? Yes. Thank you.
Okay, great. So now we're going to applaud for the movie that we want to see most go into the second round. So we're going to applaud for all of the movies because this is Portland and that's how we do. But please applaud the loudest for the movie you'd like to see continue. So we'll get a nice little soft round of clap. They're going like this. So if you'd like to see Hallie's movie continue, applaud now. If you'd like to see Kristen's movie, applaud now. If you'd like to see Jay's movie, applaud now. You are for sure safe, for sure. Okay, so it is between these two. So please now only applaud for the one you'd like to see continue into the next round. For Kristen's movie, applaud now. And for Jay's movie, applaud now. All right, we'll start with Hallie's movie.
We cut back to the crew of the Chrysanthemum. The seals are upon them.
Oh God, there's so many. So many.
They're so adorable.
Be careful.
What? They're so docile.
No,
Look at that.
be careful.
God, they're all cross-eyed.
Captain First Mate goes to touch a seal.
Be careful. They're infected.
You want some of my...
The seal bites his arm off.
Whoa! Oh, you must be hungry, little guy.
The seal keeps eating him.
Oh, you must be...
He's starving.
God, you're so mean.
You are entrapped by them. They make you think that they're cute and they're eating. They're literally eating.
there, kid.
It's just that the Captain Chrysanthemum knows what the seals are after. It's blood. He radios Captain Stubing.
Land Captain Stubing here, come in. I haven't got to the radio room.
Ha! Land Captain! It's me, Captain Chrysanthemum.
Captain Chrysanthemum, what's the word?
I just lost another crew member.
Why did we make you captain? This is not a good idea.
It was nepotism. Back in the day, my father was an admiral.
I get it now,
I didn't have good grades, and so he just kind of brought me in.
Time for this. Go on.
Well, then I got my 4th star. Anyway.
All right, what happened?
My crew's dead. And
Your
I'm pretty
entire
sure I
crew?
know what the seals are after.
What is it?
They want blood.
Human blood?
They want human blood, and they also want a diamond that's hidden in a safe in my mother's cabin.
That is oddly specific.
We come back to the bar. Where before we didn't notice a really old crusty sea lady in the corner who knows exactly what's coming.
I mean, is it really so hard to legally change your name?
I mean, people do it all the time at James Branches.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who's that crusty old lady in the corner?
She's got barnacles all over her.
Is that a poem she has in her hand that she's about to read?
I guess we'll have to see.
I love her poems. They're in A-B rhymes.
Nothing like an A.B. rhyme poem to get me through the day. Here. Go ahead.
Forget the poem now.
This is Captain Stubing's mother, by the way. I mean, Captain Chrysanthemum's mother.
Listen, my son is in possession of a very precious gemstone.
Hey.
It's the only thing that can save us now. Trust me. You have to tear it out of the casing and just shove it in a seal's mouth, and then the world will be safe.
None of that rhymed at all.
All I was excited for is the poem. Jesus.
It's just that they hear Captain Stubing's voice come over the radio blotter. The seals are up upon the shore.
As long as the seals aren't upon the shore, then I think we'll be all right for the day.
Come in, come in. This is Captain Stubing. Call him the one bar that's in town.
I'll turn it up.
Turn it up.
All right. The seals are upon the shore.
Oh,
Repeat.
Shit, that's the only thing that wasn't supposed to happen.
Hey, you think he's gonna rhyme?
I hope so. Let's wait to find out.
The seals are upon the shore.
Good.
Everyone must flee. Take heed and listen more.
Oh, you rhymed more with more, you fucking asshole.
It was more in shore if you were paying attention.
You've had too much to drink.
I'm so drunk.
Everyone must flee.
Now we rhymed flea with flea.
Yeah, that was
That was just to be an asshole. Don't call me out on my rhyme scheme.
Why don't you go back to the shore?
Captain Stubing's radio hut.
Oh no.
What?
The seals are throwing their big beastly bodies up against my radio hut.
This is Captain Frank. Do you need some help?
I do need some help. Anyone out there that will listen?
The seals know how to pick a lock.
Too late for Captain Stubing. He knows. He says his last goodbyes over the radio.
They made their way in. I'm going down.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you. What is it?
And blackout.
Can we get some eerie, sad music, please? We open on a dimly lit room at the highest vacant, charred room in the tower of the tallest part of the building. And there, in a lone chair, with a bunch of sad, handwritten letters with teardrop stains is our lanky Babadook.
Wow, my lord.
This one is from my uncle. Dear Babadook, you're a fucking monster. I know. Never come back to any picnics.
And then the Babadook reaches for the stack of letters from his sweetheart, or ex-sweetheart.
Miranda. Dearest Babadook, I love how you breathe heavily on my neck and whisper sweet nothings in my... Oh, it's too hard! Miranda! I'm sorry, but a dude's got a haunt. Haunting became my life, and I chose it over love, and I regret it every day. I know I'm just talking to a letter.
And just then the Babadook hears a rustling, a knock at the front door.
Russell.
And just then the Babadook stands in a powerful stance. The sadness and letters fall at the wayside. And he proclaims a mission. I am going to make new friends! Wait, no. The mission is to, and then, once they have my trust, I'll kill them! And the Babadook slinks down the stairway and grabs the zip line. And then goes into the dumbwaiter somehow. And is in the basement now and decides to go across the catacombs into the larder for a tiny snack. What's the snack, Babadook?
It's a gummy bear. I took the head off first.
You're so evil, Babadook. And the Babadook murders the director. Just kidding. I'm in this movie. And so, we go back to the front door. Babadook, you're still lurking around. And our ragtag crew, Mr. Watts, Patty.
Do you think anybody's home?
I'm knocked several times and no one seems to answer. We might have to break in.
Try the handle first, see if it's unlocked.
They go to touch it and it creaks open.
Oh, it's so strange it was...
And a gust of wind pushes them all in and kind of touches them inappropriately.
Smells like rejection in here.
All right, everyone stay with me and I'll keep us safe.
They decide to split up.
I'm good. I'm gonna go by myself.
Okay, I guess my authority doesn't mean as much off school grounds. If you want to go by yourself, that's fine. But everyone else, stay with me.
Oh, do you need help? Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, that's fine too. But everyone else, stay with me.
And the teacher and Patty, they head off into the dining room. That's not you.
Thanks for not leading me, Patty. I'm
They head off
famished.
into the dining room.
Why don't we check the dining room to see if there's anything to eat?
Yeah, sure.
And the heteronormativity of this movie, they go to the kitchen.
I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna see if they got any snacks.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry too.
It's pretty cool you always feel the way I feel.
Oh, yeah, me too.
They notice the Babadook.
Hi, I'm Baba. Do you want to be my friend?
And the Babadook is more slinky and tall.
You go.
I have wanted friends for so long. I haven't seen my uncle or Miranda in eon. And you are the first people to come into my kitchen.
He sounds just as needy as you do.
that is so tight.
Kevin is so enamored. He wants to know everything, but the Babadook doesn't care.
I'll tell you. Come closer.
All right.
And closer.
Okay.
And put your neck out like that.
Okay.
Like that.
The
like
Babadook
that.
just turned into a vampire?
No, I'm gonna suck his soul out of his ear.
What?
Let's get our two directors on stage. Give it up for Hallie and Jenny. Let's get one final recap and maybe a little teaser of what's coming up in our third act, should we get that far.
You guys, Land Captain is dead. Okay, but Captain Chrysanthemum is gonna find his mother on shore amidst the seal carnage, and they're gonna shove that diamond into a seal somehow.
Okay.
How?
All right, 2 people have died. It's the straight people. Yes. And the Babadook's sad. Will the Babadook get back with Miranda? Will they reconnect with their uncle? Probably and probably. Will Patty console our closeted homosexual biology teacher? No. And that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, great. So if you would like to see, if you'd like to see Hallie's movie continue, please applaud now. And if you'd like to see Jay's movie continue, please applaud now. It's so close. Okay, please, no woos and screams, just applause and claps only, and please only applaud for the movie that you'd like to see continue. For Hallie's movie, please applaud now. All right, if you'd like to see Jay's movie continue, applaud now. So slightly, it was Hallie. Give it up. Thank you very much for your
All right, we cut to the bar, and the seals are really upon the bar now.
Hello, Charlie.
Everybody hates my seal soup, but really, guys, there's something going on.
Maybe we should listen to the crusty lady.
Oh, yeah. She
Thank
sucks
you.
at poem.
The poems are important now. Look, we have a seal inside. It's only a matter of time before there's more. You guys just don't trust me at all. Look at
I
me.
trust you.
Kill that seal.
Ow!
You should bleed out like 2 to 3 hours. It's
Yeah,
fine.
because if I had to guess, that's a seal wearing a Charlie suit.
I know what's
I do trust you now, lady.
Cigarette. Now he's on fire.
Oh, shit.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's just that there's another slam in the bar door, but it's Captain Chrysanthemum this time.
Is that a cannon or?
Chrysanthemum!
I haven't been on shore in 4 days.
He closes the door because the seals are coming!
Get back!
Hold on, let me put a chair in front
Thank
of the
you,
door.
you guys. Mom.
Son.
Did anybody believe you about the diamond in your safe in your cabin?
No.
You idiots! Slap! My mom is a respected war hero. She knows what she's talking about. She's seen this problem before.
She can't write poetry for shit.
I have a poem for you if you want to hear it now.
Yes, finally.
Thank God. Hope it doesn't suck.
My mom needs to be respected. She single-handedly won World War VI.
I did. Now here's my poem. Who's a little shit? This little bit. And that little bit. Yes, I used bit twice as a rhyme. Thank you very much. That's not part of the poem, though. Kill the seals with a deal. That is my locket hidden in a pocket. Thank you very much. I'm out of here.
Wow, that was so...
Son, you can do it.
They need to find the diamond!
Mom, that wasn't that good. Okay, my mom's cabin is just around the corner. The safe combination is 332814. Remember that.
But this means they have to brave the outside.
We've got to get outside. Who has a seal suit?
It's charred and burned right over there.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Damn it. I've got this one single-use harpoon.
Let's do it.
Let's use it.
All right, I'll use it one time.
Wait a minute. We might need help of somebody else. I know somebody. Babadook. The seals are back. Your sworn enemy. Can you help?
I can only help so much from my tower in the remote part of the woods in Maryland.
Use your magic and appear here. Miranda's here.
6 world wars and we still use phones.
Just meet us at the cabin with the diamond.
Babadook is so obnoxious.
Hide behind the harpoon. Let's go.
We're gonna go out the back door.
Yeah, you're up first.
Yeah.
Oh.
You wanna use it now?
No, you can't see us.
Don't move.
Good, keep going.
I just shit my pants.
It's okay.
Oh, they're definitely gonna smell that.
Oh, what about now? Shh. Babadook, we need you. Oh, he's just sucking the soul. Wow.
Thank you, Babadook. All right.
Okay.
There's my mom's cabin.
All right. It's locked.
33, 8, 17.
28, 14.
28, 14.
That was right.
Get the diamond.
It's such a small cabin.
Not so fast, everybody.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm not just your mom, I'm also a seal.
Now's the time to use them.
What's going on? Slam. Oh, no. Jeez. There's not a lock on the inside.
I'll keep punching the seal. Hurry up.
Get it! Harpoon that monster!
What's your seal next?
Oh, wait.
It's too late, he said.
I know! Get out of the way! I'm sorry, Mom! I'm sorry, Mom! Must I find her?
Pause!
Oh.
Before the harpoon hits the seal's thing, Captain Stubing comes in and gives a warning to Captain Chrysanthemum that he can't kill the seal before they shove the diamond in her mouth.
I've come back from the dead and still communicate through this wireless device. And I have an important message. You can't kill your mom, who's also a seal, before I'm already dead. Before putting the diamond in her mouth. Otherwise, the world will end. Stewing out.
You gotta open up this door.
I already knocked it open. See?
Where's the diamond?
I think it's in here somewhere.
Grab it! Use your shot putting skills!
Wait, right there.
I do have a bridge. Oh, shit.
No. This is in slow motion.
This is what you get, Mom.
The seal explodes, and then we take a shot to the outside where all of the other seals on the beach start simultaneously exploding.
Oh, hey guys, I got burgers.
And all of the rest of the remaining crew trudge back to the only bar covered in seal blubber for one victory shot.
I believe I can fly. Seal song.
R. Kelly. Oh, wow. What an adventure. We saved the world.
I am caked in seal blubber.
You know, we're never gonna survive unless we get a little bit crazy.
Yeah, we gotta slow things down, I think. Yeah, maybe drink. Huh?
Yeah.
Just then, that the mother seal comes back into the bar. Because Chrysanthemum didn't put the diamond in the seal's mouth. Macaulay did. And the curse was never broken.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Oh my God, it's R. Kelly!
Amazing crowd. Hope you had an amazing time as well. We have another show coming up in just like 15 minutes. Stick around for Friday Night Fights. You get to vote for which team you want to see continue. Is it Double Pretty or is it
Little Doom?
Little Doom, and they're on like week 4, so Double Pretty might take them down. They are a musical duo, and I think they might be able to do it tonight. So stick around for that for absolutely free. If you are going to stick around, hunker down. If you are going to leave, we do have a lot of pre-sold tickets for that show. So if you're going to leave, please get out quickly. But please come back. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Have an amazing night.